All right, folks, today we're going to cover some maintenance and operation of the Hopsco Airstove. It's mid-part of November. It's been a pretty warm and mild winter so far, and we've been doing a lot of burning with choked down fires. So one of the aspects that you got to look at is you're going to build up some additional creosote when you burn that way, because you're not getting complete combustion in there. The fan isn't running that often on the induction side to keep a nice hot fire. And so this is one area that you're going to build up. Now, this stove is not completely shut off. The blower fan just came on. So this thing is still producing heat, but I turned the thermostat down in the house. We're going to remove this plate in the back here. I like to pop these screws off and then just break the cover loose like that. I do have a glove here that I can use. Pull this panel off with. And as you can see there, we got a fair amount of creosote built up in there. So we're going to take a pan. Let me zoom that in and see if you can see what we have going on inside there. If you can see that, got a fair amount of creosote in there. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take our cleanout tool and I'm going to put a little bucket underneath here. Take this stuff out. I want to get this as clean as possible so that it's not restricting the exhaust flow coming out of my stove. Alright, so I got most of that out of this chimney run, and then I'm going to take a mirror and I'm going to stick the mirror up here and I'm going to get it at the right angle so I can look up this pipe and see if I got a clear passage up that pipe or not. Got a little bit of buildup at the very top, which is where you're going to tend to get it, right where the cap is. But I'm not too concerned about that. I am clear here where it goes up into my stainless steel pipe, which is where it tends to build up first, is in that area. So I got most of that cleared out. I'm going to clear out the stuff that's in my little door right here. Got that cleaned off. I'm going to take some WD-40 and just hit these threads. Put my gasket back here where it goes. And we'll put this cover back on. Now you don't want to over torque these bolts. There is a gasket in there, and typically you're not going to leak much out of this area. We get a lot of people that over tighten these and screw the studs up inside there. But once you get a fire going, it's going to want to draft up that chimney. Alright, so we got that tightened down. I looked up the chimney. That looks good. We do, you can tell by the creosote on there. You know, you see some, we've done a lot of burning that is not real hot. And that's why you see all that. It's rained several times. I've had smothered down fires, so that makes for a lot of that buildup in there. So keep that in mind. That's a maintenance item you want to look at. What I tend to do is anytime we get a warm-up where I can let the stove go idle a little bit, I plan this in. Alright, so that covers cleaning out the bottom part of the chimney.